wonder why it is. Men like me have the best luck. Right up until the last moment.
Whoa. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 23 of Vinland Saga, Miscalculation. Oof.
That is not good.
Who miscalculated, are we thinking?
I mean...
Or is it a collective?
I'm going to guess it's definitely Askeladd.
Yeah.
Because Askeladd's the planner and he's making plans.
He's Mr. Calculation.
Yes. And Yeah, that's funny. That was a good one.
Thank you.
But, you know, kind of doing a tap dance right now as Canute around the king because the king clearly wants him dead. But, like, so far he's been able to avoid it. But with Miscalculation as the title of this episode, that is not looking good.
Yes, it seems an error has been made.
Yeah, we'll see what that error is in the penultimate episode of Season 1 of Vinland Saga. But if you're excited for more episodes of Vinland Saga, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms, so make sure to check that out, link in the description below. All right, are we excited for episode 23 of Vinland Saga?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And they had that fake assassination last episode, spreading some rumors probably about King trying to kill him.
Yes, that's not a good look for him.
Just why?
And we're gonna buy that? Okay.
Well, of course. It's some kind of royal meeting. All the lords will be here.
Wow. I didn't realize there were enough lords to eat this.
Feels like Red Wedding.
Yeah, right. Damn, he looks like shit.
Yeah. I mean, Askeladd beat the crap out of him.
Fair enough. Anyone would. Anyone would look like shit after. Not anyone would beat the shit out of him.
I was like, what?
No, anyone would look like shit after what Askeladd did.
Yeah.
Not anyone would beat the shit out of Thorfinn. To be clear.
No, it's true.
Sorry, I still don't believe
Just hear me out. Almost got stabbed and didn't know it.
it. Does sound like it.
Tell me, what really happened yesterday?
There was an attempt on the prince's life.
The implications are quite concerning, and the rumors shouldn't be ignored.
So it would appear that the king still has his heart set on Prince Harold succeeding him to the throne. Prince Canute supporters must be displeased.
Shh. Lower your voice. We don't know the rumors are true. But I think perhaps it's time to change our plans.
And that's not all. Canute has even managed to bring Thorkel over to his side. I'd say he more than makes up for the loss of Ragnar, wouldn't you?
But Thorkel is a warrior, not a man of politics.
But
I doubt
Askeladd.
the prince would be able to keep him under control.
You may have a point, but there's another who's thrown his lot in with Canute. Something of the ashes? Askeladd, I believe.
I'm not familiar with him.
My
The next
lords,
thing we have to do
please rise! I present to you Prince Canute and His Majesty the King! Ah, look at that mountain of food.
What happened to Thorfinn?
Not sure. Still, you shouldn't have need of a guard at the moment, Your Highness. Unless they have a death wish, no one would be.
Yeah, he's about as safe as anyone could be in this moment. Which is still not that safe, to be fair. Is someone gonna drink that before him?
And he can't help defend at this point.
Oh, God.
Come on, walk fast! Faster! You're wasting time!
You stupid brat.
Hey!
And he kind of had a breakdown at the end of the last episode.
Yeah.
But it's not even him.
Huh? So what do you want?
Huh? That's just some stupid kid.
Where do you think you're going? You dare put your filthy hands on me?
What's your problem, you little brat? Huh?
Look at us when we're talking to you.
I bet you can still kill them all.
Now say something, boy!
With one arm?
Yeah. He just has no
I don't...
Are you trying to mess with us? Why don't you empty your pockets?
God, can people lay off?
See what I mean? Oh, wait. Was it somebody else or... No, yeah, it was just him. See, this is what I was thinking. They have no shot. While injured is crazy.
Oh my God, that's unreal.
Fools! Wait, again? It's you!
Ugh. Can't catch a break.
Oh no.
Your sentence will come later. Just wait in there for now. Today of all days.
What's today?
Probably the day they killed Canute, yeah.
The prince is attending the royal council as we speak. Do you really think his guard would be wandering the streets right now?
That's him. God, the way they draw hands. Amazing. But this is rock bottom.
And somehow I feel it's going to get worse.
I think we've reached the end of Thorfinn's tragedy.
Look at this guy, Mr. Positivity.
I think
it can get worse.
After editing last episode, I think Askeladd, that whole where he literally told him, like, dude, you're just doing this for no reason. Like, and he started thinking about the past. I think that right now, he is aimless. Like, I was wondering during that scene, what is the point of this scene?
Yeah.
And I think the point of the scene was he was out of options and kind of losing his drive to kill Askeladd because it was thrown in his face like that.
Yeah.
And no direction. He was just sitting there. And then he thought he saw Askeladd and he was pulled towards him. And even if he tries to kill Askeladd all this time, the very fact that he's drawn to him, it's like a bit of Stockholm-y, almost like that's his dad now, almost.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like he was pulled to that because it's the one thing he knows, which despite being based on a tragedy and his hatred is the only thing he finds familiar.
No, humans fundamentally will choose a familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven every single time.
And that is what is happening at this moment, I
Interesting.
feel.
Okay.
Because that scene, during the scene, I was like, why are we doing that? And then I'm like, okay, I think that's what it's
The point is there's no point.
And that his default is also just beating the crap out of people. He can do it easily.
Yeah.
And I think he's sort of a jail to himself right now. So, like,
Interesting.
I think this is hopefully rock bottom, but maybe not.
Welcome, esteemed lords of Denmark. I thank you all for gathering here today. After pursuing this dream for many years, my dominion over England has been realized. This was only made possible due to the courageous efforts of the men standing in this room. In addition, my faithful servant, Thorkel, and my dear son, Prince Canute,
Dear son.
have returned to me under the divine protection of the gods. That brings me great joy. I'm pleased to have you back, my son. You fill my heart with pride.
Yeah.
As thanks for all that you've accomplished, I bestow Mercia to your care. We'll work together and bring prosperity to this new land. And Thorkel, I'd like you to support my son. Help him with his governance.
Gladly.
He's already doing that.
But
That's the richest territory in all of England.
Well, perhaps they were only rumors after all.
I'm
not so sure.
Yeah, I think this is a play.
Yeah.
You shall all be rewarded for your contributions. And I hope you will continue to show such valor as we move on to Ireland. That is our next campaign.
Whoa.
Home of the odious tyrant Brian Boru, who once dealt our armies a bitter loss, tormenting the late King Harold.
I've won. The king's reacted
Light
just
Yagami?
as I predicted it would. This proves that he can't counter my
Wow.
strategy.
Wow.
In a battle of wits,
The look on his face was crazy.
Nah, he miscalculated, I think.
what a pleasant expression, Floki. I'm afraid you're getting the short end of the stick from now on. I've taken control of this fight. Every piece in its place. I've done it.
That's what Light said
Don't
before he
count
got
your
stabbed.
chickens.
One problem.
Our work is not done. This island is still home to impudent men who do not respect their king. And it must be addressed immediately. Envoys were sent to them, offering them a chance to become my vassals. Twice, in fact, I extended that offer, and twice my generosity was refused. If there is a rebellion threatening to take root inside our new territory, we must spare no effort to weed it out entirely. Wales, men.
Oh.
Before we go to Ireland, we must demonstrate to the Welsh people the true extent of a real king's power.
And that's Askeladd's people.
In spring, we begin the advance. So be ready, gentlemen.
He's trying to get a rise out of him. Maybe? Yep.
No.
He's giving it all away. Whoa, his face.
Yeah.
Wake up. Do you hear me, boy? Wake up now! You have a visitor.
Bet you it's
One of Canute's men.
Leif Erikson.
Just send him away.
Huh? Why would His Highness send someone after you? This is only a sailor.
It's me, Thorfinn.
So,
wow.
The king is ordering a attack on the Welsh, and Askeladd looked shaken. And then Leif
Like he
Erikson
never that's the miscalculation. He never thought they would go after his own people.
I debate whether the miscalculation is them going after his people, or the miscalculation is that the king is smart enough to throw out that piece of bait so Askeladd tries to do something and then can
interesting.
Be killed.
Yeah.
Because when they weren't showing his face after the king said it, I was like, the king noticed last episode something's up with Askeladd.
Yeah.
And I think he essentially did some trial and error thinking and was like, I think this is he's gotta be from here.
Yeah.
And is gonna push that button to try to
get a rise out of him.
Get a rise. And then if he does something, then the very notion he made of there are people here who were supposed to be like vassals and didn't like bend the knee very well. He can like say Askeladd's one of those people and maybe kill him.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because Askeladd killed Ragnar because he wanted to be sort of the advisor to Canute, and I fear the same thing might kind of happen to Askeladd.
Yeah.
We'll see. And then Thorfinn, this is where Leif's going to get through to him and they're just going to leave. They're going to leave.
Totally.
Yes.
A merchant I know told me I might be able to find you here. Saw them arrest someone who looked like you. I must say, Thorfinn, I was worried.
This has nothing to do with you.
11 years, right? I can't imagine the anguish you must have suffered. I could never understand. You were right to yell. As long as he lives, you will never be at peace, and you'll always long for vengeance. If you really believe that's what you need, I guess that must be the truth.
Oh, wow. Amazing animation.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, almost as if it were only yesterday, the fire crackling on the hearth, the smell of a hearty stew, your father, Helga, Ylva, and you, and the smile you had as a child. Long ago, I told you of the time I was trapped by a floating sheet of ice as a young man.
Yeah, talk about Vinland, maybe. The one thing he asked about.
Our provisions had run out, and my ship was wrecked. All 6 of my crewmates died of the cold, but I didn't stop. I continued my trek across the unforgiving ice. Do you know why I didn't give up? Because no matter the violence of the waves, no matter if the water is frozen solid.
And this is what Thor's doing.
Sailors never abandoned their fight against the sea, just like a warrior. We can't. Our honor won't allow it. Once Thor's had left this world, and after you had disappeared, I swore, and I put my honor on the line. Do you understand? That's why I'm not here for your sake alone, but mine as well. No matter the cost, I swore I would bring you back home to Iceland. I must. That's how I would respect the memory of Thor's.
The Honorable
Wow.
Lord
Wow.
of
Wow.
Schleswig, son of Eric, Lord Ivar, you may approach your king. For your merits in battle, His Majesty grants you this silver and land in the new territory. Accept your reward with grace. His eyes betray nothing of any displeasure.
It was only for a moment, Your Majesty. When you said Wales, the blood left his face.
Yep.
I believe there is something in that land that will reveal his weakness to us. I advise you to consider it.
Yep. He called it.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you try and slow down a little? It's embarrassing.
Hold your tongue! I'm showing my gratitude and thanking the god of the harvest.
Didn't think it was possible for you to get any bigger. Damn it. The king's caught me by surprise.
Yep.
Has he found out about my connection to Wales? No. Impossible.
He did,
Never
low-key.
told Floki.
Loki saw
Even
it.
if he was aware of it, the king wouldn't redirect his entire army just to antagonize me. So
No, but he might say he's redirecting his army to antagonize you.
no matter, I suppose. The problem is that Wales will be a sea of fire come spring. Come on, think. What can I do to stop this? Have the prince lead a revolution? No. We'd only count on Thorkel's 500 to support us. They'd beat us with sheer numbers.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
Outside, but it would take time. What if I incited the English to take up arms again? No. Wales would still become the field of battle. Violence isn't the answer here.
Storm in his head.
Yeah.
In all the commotion,
Brainstorm.
the king could easily send an assassin to eliminate Canute.
Kind of coming up empty.
Yeah.
Just get out of here.
Yeah. Just leave.
Far to the west, across the ocean, there's a land full of fruit trees. And grassy meadows cover the landscape as far as the eye can see. Vinland, Thorfinn. Remember? It's Vinland! come back home, and when things have settled, we can look for it together.
Why would I?
You said yourself that's what you wanted. And I know what Thor's wanted as well.
That would be so awesome.
Yeah.
He went to Iceland because he'd hoped to escape the constant fighting. If he were still alive.
Whoa. Is it finally clicking?
There's nothing he would want more than for us to find it. A place without slave traders, far away from the wars of man, rich and plentiful. Let's build it together, Vinland, Thorfinn. We can create that place. I know it.
Please just accept it.
Come on.
By the way, I wanted to ask about Wales.
Casual.
I was following you. You managed to disappear there. I was wondering, what trick did you use for that? You're a Dane. Why the hell would the Welsh be willing to hide your army?
Maybe don't talk about this here.
Yeah.
My mother's grave is in Wales. That land.
The music is incredible.
This is true home.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
my country. The terrain is poor, but the people are proud. It's the place my mother loved.
Oh, well, if that's the case, I'm sorry. This doesn't look good for you.
Yeah, the whole war plan.
If you would, just keep it to yourself.
Of course I will.
Retainer to Prince Canute, Askeladd, son of Olaf. You may approach your king.
Oh shit. The
Oh,
music
boy.
is so good.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're building to something not great.
Well, and it's also coming up on the finale, so it,
Yeah. Oh shit.
I just know something bad is about to happen.
I wonder why it is. Men like me have the best luck. Right up until the last moment.
Whoa. Well,
Damn.
that's where we're left for that
All
episode
right.
with Askeladd potentially running into some bad luck at his maybe last moment.
Lower your sword. Do so and I will forgive your impertinence.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
Will you?
Liar.
Don't get carried away, Your Highness. For the mockery of my family and my people, you deserve certain death.
What are your thoughts before we jump into our discussion?
I just can't wait for next episode. That was crazy build
Oh my
up.
god, this was like so
Laying so much groundwork and then not a whole lot of action. So I'm sure they're saving that.
And this is just
very tense.
We're reaching a big turning point.
Yes.
And I'm terrified to see what happens next. But thank you for watching, and make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for more episodes of Vinland Saga coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms with more review, more of the episode, more discussion, more of everything. So make sure to check that out. Link in the description below. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our incredible Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's get to question 1. Aaron28 asks, what plan do you think Askeladd will come up with?
I don't know. It's going to have to be a good one. Maybe if he figures out a way to kill the king, he can get Canute to change the plan. I think that's my intuition.
I think that'd be a tall order to kill the king.
Yes, but it's Askeladd.
I think he's done nothing remotely that level.
I guess that's true.
You know, that's like toppling a country. I would say, I think he's gonna think they have no idea that he actually is connected to whales, and it's going to subtly try to influence him not to go after whales. And that coupled with Floki being like, he kind of, his ears perked up and his blood left his face when he heard whales, is going to be enough for the king to say, you're a spy, I'm killing you now.
Yeah, like the fact that they're already suspicious makes any mention of whales on Askeladd's part something that they're going to take as like, oh, you're a spy.
I would say though, if somebody tries to put him to death, I think Canute will swing his power to make him not die.
Interesting. I think he would try. I don't know if the king would go along with that.
Yeah, we'll have to see what he actually comes up with. I don't know if he really, maybe his plan is going to be play it cool for now and then try to influence later, because like doing it right as the plan's announced is a little suspicious.
Yes, give yourself some time.
Yeah. We'll have to see what the plan is, but
Yeah.
I think he's running out of rope. Let's go to our second question. Question 2. Retro Gaming Fan 1217 asks, what are your thoughts on Leaf's conversation with Thorfinn? Do you think it will impact Thorfinn as a character?
I think it's something that Thorfinn has needed to hear from the very beginning. I mean, I understand the inclination to kill the man who killed your father in front of you. Like that, I understand where he's coming from. But the way that he's gone about trying to avenge his father's death is something that would truly devastate his father. And I think if he does make this change, it's something that Thors would be just overjoyed by. And I think Thorfinn would be so much happier, just like so much more at peace, which is what his dad would want for him. That was his whole thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think anybody's really said to Thorfinn yet, this is what your dad would have wanted.
Yes.
It's all been your dad was this, your dad was that. Like, just talking about his dad abstractly, but Leaf's the only one who can be like, hey, I had a hand in raising you here. Like, I know your father better than anyone. This is what he actually would want at this time of life. Like, because the fascinating thing is he kept meeting people that knew Thor's, well, mainly Thorkel. Thorkel, Floki, a few other people, and they knew Thor's as Thor's during when he was at
the
war.
soldier.
So everything he heard about him, all he heard was he was the best warrior I've ever seen, blah, 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 blah. So like that became the image of him in Thorfinn's brain. That's how he got morphed into who he is. But hearing Leaf say, no, he would just want to go find Vinland. I feel like he's going to change here.
Yes.
Praying and hoping. And also if Askeladd dies here, I mean,
now what? Okay. Yeah.
Let's go to...
Guess you can't kill him now.
Yeah. Let's go to our final question. GDog88 asks, now that you've watched a lot of both of these shows, do you think there's a difference between Kurapika and Thorfinn and what they're doing? Is one better or worse than the other? I have an answer, but...
Okay. Do you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Do we know the principles of Kurapika's family? Like, would they have wanted him to go after? I feel like that's
they're very
maybe
powerful.
Yes, that to me isn't really an indicator either way of whether or not they would be supportive of Kurapika avenging his death, and we know with certainty that Thors would not be supportive of Thorfinn trying to avenge his death.
Yes, I would also say a massive difference is Kurapika was left with no family.
Yes.
Whereas Thorfinn was left with all but his father.
Yes.
And I think that Thorfinn's way is far less understandable than Kurapika's, because Kurapika was like, I'm an orphan.
Yeah, I have no one left. Why
injustice
not?
has been done. My family's eyes are on a marketplace in the world. And the thing is, especially now, because Kurapika's first goal was kill every member of the Phantom Troop. Now it's recover the eyes.
Yeah.
And I think that specifically is a lot
more open-minded,
tons better than Thorfinn's thing. But even on their base level, I think Kurapika having no family and doing this, and also still being a person, like not just like a wild
having
beast.
Other relationships outside of I completely agree. I think Thorfinn has allowed his grief to completely take him over, and his grief is in the driver's seat, whereas Kurapika's grief is influencing him, not nearly to the same extent, I feel.
Yeah, it's like Dexter versus Batman in a sense, a little bit. Both had a tragic past where they lost their parents. One is fighting crime and turning people in and not killing them, while the other is just straight up murdering serial killers. But but anyway, I think I think definitively for me, Kurapika is a bit more doing a better thing. Yeah, but hopefully Thorfinn will take a step away from this and never come back
Just
to
go
it.
home.
Yes.
Go to the nice place.
But that is
relax.
Yes, but that is where we are left for the penultimate episode of Season 1 of Vinland Saga. Thank you for watching. Are we excited for the finale, episode 24?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.